things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, running back on the move. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lyle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield.
Oh, come on, dude.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it,
Gonna wrap
this guy's
up.
been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Fighting off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Carr. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs.
That was a third down. I mean, I thought that was pretty short.
First down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Made a defender miss. They stop him at the 22.
This is such an easy drive.
On the play and a first down just outside the red zone. And And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he dropped it.
Thank you for popping it out. Let's do something.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Calls his own number. He's got enough.
You got it, dang it.
They've got it up to 12.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college
They
football
didn't get
each
it.
and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't.
That guy right in the middle open.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
And he was
Good stop.
just as he was releasing the pass.
Heck of a stop.
To the ground, incomplete.
About time.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Almost missed it.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that.
That was an easy drive.
Put a 3-spot on the board, and
Got
now
lucky at the
defense
end
will
there.
try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to throw, it's Childs. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
My guys are going to catch it this game.
Receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look
They
good and
don't
cover up
care.
for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him.
Not gonna deal with the
Pretty good spot. He
freaking
needs to come
drops
down with
this
that one.
game at all. You bring that in, dude. Like,
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
come on, offensive lineman.
It's a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish
Gotta be more aggressive on
as early as possible and getting that completion on third down.
This is dumb.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Lost one on that last one. It's second
Don't care
and
if I
11.
hold.
They'll go right back to it. Got the first down. Looking for more. It's a seam wide.
That's what I'm talking about.
He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
There's no holding call, so whatever.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They flipped into the
I
field
need to
and
stop.
we're ready
Needs to
play.
stop being wimps.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Seven and 23 are the same player.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he cruises his way to the house.
The same thing at the same time.
Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Hodges. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and
I thought I
soft spots.
at least
This guy really
made him
has
drop
all
it.
the routes in his
I thought I got a hit. Got in front of the ball.
Be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that.
I thought I hit my defender.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Inside
Wow,
the
dude.
40.
Wow.
Bring it on. Good, solid pickup there.
Defense
Now
is
they
playing
can start
horrible
to
this
spell
game.
it with a first down at the 31.
That's a nice looking run, man.
They're
And what a
always
legacy here.
horrible,
When you think
but-
about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on first and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game. Last couple of plays, the offense
With him
seems to
scoring
be
this
just
quick.
one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not
The
expecting.
time to
Right now, they got the run,
score
and they
again,
got the
and
pass.
then get the
working.
ball
So
second half.
defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Just ran
Come
over.
tackle the dude.
Well, and on these little
Holy
pushes,
cow.
timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Gonna swing it on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. All down,
Dang it, he got it.
has enough to move the chains. And you go to old Mr. Reliable in the red zone, and you still have a chance to turn this into 6 instead of 3.
And third down, great job by this offense. Move the chains, give yourself another fresh set of downs, but find the big targets in the red zone. Those guys make life easy on a quarterback.
Catch in the middle.
Number 9.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Oh, I totally just let him in.
To the end zone he goes.
Thought he was gonna try to cut back.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Lining up to convert third down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more extra efforts to find a way to make that happen. Nice catch. Nice job breaking the first tackle, but couldn't get rid of the next guy and get that extra yardage needed for the first down.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed.
Trying to hit stick him.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Let's see if they
Needed to score that last drive, man. If I wanted to have any chance of winning this.
this drive, going to the air. Rolling right and going deep. It's complete. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Lyle. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith.
Let's get back to what was working, running the ball.
He can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the
The last drive I was trying to
Army is in trouble right now, and unless something changes,
be a little tricky with
this would be
passing.
the kind of loss that sets that
Not
program
good with
back
passing the ball.
significantly. They're trailing by 14
Just
to
gonna-
Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
do this.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. They'll ride the hot hand.
Come on.
They'll knock him down for a
Where's the
loss of
blocking
a
on that
couple.
one?
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The Spartans pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Makes the catch. It's Markway. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
So dumb, dude.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That runoff is dumb. Need to stop now. Not been able to get stop all game.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Hoping it'd be 14-10 right now. Me being ahead, and then I can score on this drive and be up by 11.
Coming out with it, it's Welch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep.
Catch the ball, dude. Had it in your hands.
Forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the...
I caught it.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Runs for the tackle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
To the air, it's Childs.
Not bad.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Now they'll run it to the right here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they sniff that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rides to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Motion from the wideout. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Spartans get it past the sticks.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Like that play.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's line. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Carr. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense
I don't know what formation this is, but it's weird to have a dude 15 yards away. I don't, it's not 15, it's probably like 7 yards away, but still, it's weird.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, this defense has given up some big
This drive's
plays
gonna
in this
probably
game so
put me
far, but
away.
they've got a lot of talent on that
I
side
can't
of the football.
stop.
Someone has
Can't
to
get a
step
stop
up
on
here,
this
make a
offense.
play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Canes are rolling down the field. Toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the marker. Racing to the right.
No, I'm gonna need a
Down Miami. And once he got away from
an onside kick probably.
shot at catching it. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Breeze. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Troy. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Finding an escape route.
I'll tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. They got to use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They think there's room to run to the right here. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, They came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
My guy did not make a cut. He's supposed to do an in route, and he did not do his route.
You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to
So
force
dumb,
the ball
dude.
down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, going up top. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. On the ground, it's Edwards. Makes him talk to the hand. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Spreads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes.
That was terrible defense, man.
And strolled into the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Welsh. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Childs. Finds the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the jet sweep going for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. That's the way the defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves. Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.